Hi YouTube friends, guys and gals. It is I Tangi M again. As promised, I am making a part 2. And this time, I promise it's going to be shorter. Not much to talk about. I left off on the medical part. So as I said before, there were like a lot more guys than it was girls. It was only like 8 females. So what they did was they put us in front every time. And I guess some of the guys didn't follow directions because like once I went finish and once I finished checking in with my fingerprint, like I automatically fell in line and just sat next to the last person, which was a guy, because there was like no seats, like no gap. But I remember hearing like that the females were supposed to be in front, but I was like, okay, whatever. So like when the nurse that she had came out, she saw it and she was like, you know, like y'all don't listen. She was like, everybody stand up. She was like, guys, shift down, let the females get in front. So anytime a female walked up or one of us walked up, they had to stand up, shift down, and let the females get in front. And then we sat there and we waited till it was a Navy guy who was conducting the blood pressure part of the physical. Went in, turned in your paperwork. You're going to verify your name and your social on all of your paperwork and also your address. Verified that, sat down, got my blood pressure taken, went to another guy, verified it again, gave him my paperwork, walked out, went straight to vision. I'm not going to cover every medical test in detail because there's like no point. Really no point. I did that last time. There's no point in doing it. I will only go over 4. First one is vision. I see a lot of people asking questions, looking for tests and stuff on the vision. I did include the link last time in the last video, but I will let you see the paper for yourself what my recruiter gave me. See that. That is the link at the bottom, and this is the test. I mean, it's really not like the test that they give you, but I mean, it's just an example. That the depth perception test wasn't as hard as a lot of people make it seem. But yeah, it was just like the circles coming out. You got to state whether line 1, third one, second line, fourth circle, all that stuff, which one's popping up at you. The second test was like it had numbers and you had to tell at which number did the line meet the number. Third one on that one is like when did it meet in the middle. So it's like subtests in the vision test. It's not just like one vision test with the depth perception. Second test I went to after that was hearing. That's another one a lot of people have a problem with. I believe if I heard him correctly, I passed that. I passed all my tests, obviously. I believe you want to get like a 0 on all of them or most of them. Or was the other way around? But yes, you just hear subtle beeps in each ear. They do your left ear first, then do your right ear. Yeah, you just got to be very quiet and listen for it. Anytime you hear something, press that clicker. Then the physical. A lot of people were saying, well, no, it's basically the same thing of all the videos I watch. It is not a pap smear. They don't stick anything in you. She examines your body. You lift your arms up. You bend over, touch your toes. Checks your breast. Press on your stomach. Tell you put your legs in the speculum. Open them. She opens your lips. Close them. Opens your cheeks. Close them. That's it. Get down. Put on your clothes. The whole time you are in there, you cannot take off that paper gown. Like you have to take off your bra, you have to take off your panties. But the whole time you are in there, you are not to take off that paper gown or let that paper gown fall and like you're fully exposed. And you have to keep your back towards like the wall because they don't want to see your ass. And then the underwear Olympics. Okay, like I said in my last video, before I went, I had the mindset of thinking, oh my God, I'm going to be in a room full of nurses and doctors and all these females I'm processing with half naked and I don't know them. They're going to all be looking at me. No, it wasn't like that. We were actually going 4 at a time. While we were going, some were either sitting waiting or they were like in the rooms because there were 2 rooms with doctors in them doing the exams and stuff. So yeah, it moved pretty quick. Majority of us had on exactly what you're supposed to wear. Black bra, no sports bra, just a regular bra with underwire, black bra, and black underwear. that covers your bottom. No lace, no thongs, no nothing. I was surprised because some females had writing on them or designs, and I thought they just had to be plain black. I got like the biggest, blackest granny panties I could find to be on the safe side. I took off my nail polish, my foot polish, my fingernail polish, my toe polish. I could not think. I got it like a brain fart. Took off my toenail polish because like I did so much research. So should you. I mean, every MEPS is different. So don't take my MEPS experience and be like, oh well, she said that they could wear decorated underwear or they could wear nail polish and stuff, because I don't know, your process might get stopped for any little thing at your MEPS, and like this MEPS I went to, probably didn't really care about it. So yes, and then there were like probably some nude undergarments or whatever, but other than that, nothing like outlandish or crazy. After we did the duck walk, the flexibility, they're just looking to make sure your body is in good condition, top shape, whatever. Like you're not having anything broken or you're trying to hide it, because they will see if you're trying to hide like an injury. Only one girl had a prior injury, and she ended up hurting it again doing the duck walk. So she got temporarily disqualified for any injury. Although she did say she was like having some, I guess, second thoughts about. So yeah, it really didn't bother her. She didn't care. So after that, they give you paperwork. The nurse comes back in with your paperwork. You all go sit down. You wait. She comes back with your paperwork. At the top, 2 check boxes. One says fit for duty. One says not fit for duty. If it says not fit for duty, they give a reason why you're not fit for duty and what you have to do. Obviously, mine said fit for duty. So basically, it's like your results. I was like beyond happy. So you still wait, and the guy at the desk, he puts your information in. Once he puts it in, he calls you, say, take your paperwork to your liaison. Take it to your liaison, and they ask you, basically, did you pass or did you not pass? I don't know what they do in the event that you do not pass, but if you pass, you get on your paperwork, they give you a survey. The survey for Air Force was a 60-question survey. Oh my goodness. Took me the longest time to fill out that survey because each question had like 5 or 6 or 12 more options under that question. Yes, it was pretty long. So after that, I did go into detail in the first video why it also took me so long. Long story short, my auntie is active reserve and Army, so she had so happened to be at MEPS that day as well. So yes, that's why it took me so long. But other than that, they called for lunch while we were also filling out the survey, and we were starving. I've seen videos who discussed the lunch at MEPS. So I'm thinking when they say sandwich and some chips, I'm thinking like, okay, 2 pieces of sliced bread with some lunch meat, cheese, and maybe the little mayo pack. Like, like a school field trip lunch or something. No. It was like the biggest, thickest piece of sub bread. And like they took, that lunch meat at Walmart? I don't know the name. I can't think of the name of it. It's like the fake shaved lunch meat, but you can tell like it's not fresh lunch meat in the little see-through packages, like the store brand lunch meat. I guess, I don't know. I can't remember the name of it. It's like they took, and you know how it's in the packing, it's all balled up and bunched up because it's shaved. It's like they took the whole thing of that and slapped it between these 2 thick pieces of medieval bread. I think there was cheese. I don't know. I don't think there was. Yes, there was cheese. No mayo, no lettuce, no tomato. No tomato. No tomato, no nothing. We were searching in our bags for mayo because I love mayo. I have to have mayo on my sandwich. There was no mayo. Apple, Cheetos. I do not eat Cheetos. I grabbed the water because I needed water so bad. Oh my goodness. My arm is itching in the shirt. Anywho, I needed some water so bad because I hadn't had any water for like the past 2 days, whatever. I couldn't really finish that food sandwich, so I just carried it around with me for a little bit before I finally chucked it. Finished my survey finally. Turned in the survey, they put it in the envelope and put it away. And yeah, I can't really go into detail or recall every little thing I did after lunch or after that survey. I just know we were in that back room where the offices, the branch offices are, and you're just sitting there waiting with all the other recruits who's going back and forth to their liaisons and to the office. And it's just a bunch of back and forth with paperwork, signing, taking it here, taking it there, signing, coming back, waiting. So their last stop was the background interview for the security clearance. This is where they're gonna like do the intimidation thing. Did your recruiter tell you to lie? Did you lie about this? For some reason, I felt like he already knew the answers to the questions he was asking me because of like forms I previously filled out. But they're asking you to see if you're gonna lie about it. But I didn't lie about anything. So after that, fingerprint, both hands, all fingers. They send that in and tell you to go have a seat back to your liaison and tell them you're ready for the job interview, whatever. Um, the packet that I had that my liaison gave me did not have all the jobs that I listed. I listed 10 jobs. They did not have all of those on there, but I did get like my top 4, my top 5. So I put those on there, and the rest of them that was on that list that he gave me were primarily medical. Like I qualified for like a bunch of medical, and unfortunately, that's what I had to like. Most of it, that's what I had to put down. Everything was mostly everything was like management, medical, intel. Those are my 3 categories, and I did pick like a open general and open all the other stuff. So after that, sorry about that. After that, no need to go into what all I did while we was waiting. We swore in, took pictures, sat and waited for the shuttle. The shuttle finally came, thank God, because I was so hungry, I was starving. Unfortunately, I had to sit in traffic like a little over an hour because that was like 5, 6 in the evening, and this was like right before Thanksgiving, and we had to go through the city, through downtown. So yeah, I was so glad that it was over with. It was like a big relief, like a lot of weight lifted off my shoulder because I was stressing so bad up until that point, trying to make sure my weight was right, my paperwork were right. I don't have any scars. Hoping they don't see like just little scars from when I was younger that might try to disqualify me. But yes, I had a nice dinner. I had Zaxby's. Oh, the wings and things, and it was so good. It was so good because I had been thinking about it all day. But other than that, that is it. I went over. Yes. No, you can get out. Other than that, I covered everything. No. Go get a remote. Other than that, I believe I covered everything. Look at your paperwork, look at everything, read over your contract. They were on my paperwork, they were processing me as single. I had to catch that. Um, so those enlisting with dependents or married or anything like that, catch that. Yeah, my my advice to you, stop. My advice to you is gonna it if you're enlisting married or dependents, it's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be like annoying because you have a lot of paperwork to turn in and a lot of paperwork to fill out, possibly waivers or family care plans and all that. But I mean, don't please stop. You know, don't get discouraged. Just get it over with and done quickly as possible. Get it over with and done quickly as possible. Turn it in so you know everything on your end is squared away and done and taken care of. I'm sorry, I'm getting so distracted. Please go get the remote, please. And other than that, I mean, if it's something that you really want, I mean, yeah, you can do it. It's possible. Because at first everybody was telling me, at first everybody was telling me that it was going to be like so impossible to get in the Air Force, and it was like, oh, go Army or go Navy, but that wasn't what I wanted to do. I wanted to do Air Force, so I'm glad that I stuck it out and stuck it through and got it done, and now I'm just waiting for now I'm just waiting for BMT, and that is probably going to be the topic of my next video. How I'm doing in the DP program or DEPR program, Air Force DEPR program, and my workout routine and eating habits, trying to stay fit and getting more fit to head to basic. I should be hearing something hopefully by next week from my recruiter on jobs, the job drop, if like one of my jobs came up or if I book a job. But other than that, I'm going to end this video and get off because he's not going to stop and he wants Power Rangers. So until then, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and continue watching. I thank you all for watching, and if you have any questions, any tips, especially basic training tips, if you've already been to basic training or you already been through this, any tips or information will be so helpful right now. And yeah, until next time, have a good night, and I look forward to watching your videos and you watching mine. Bye.